Hey girlies, welcome to Rich Girl Energy with Lex. Oh my gosh. You guys, I really suck at this. I don't even know what number episode we are on. And let me check. Okay, the mic is on. Okay, that's good because if the mic was not on, I don't know what would happen. But I'm recording this on a Friday, so finally we are at the end of the week. I got out of work early, period, and yeah, that's why I look quite professional or whatever. But yeah, let's hop into today's topic, being a broke girly. How many of us are broke? I think a lot of us are broke, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we are all broke, but what can we really do? So, this episode, we are just going to be talking about the emotionally broke, financially broke, spiritually broke, mentally, physically. Did I already say physically? But we're just going to be talking about just being broke in general. And you guys, being broke really does humble you because this past year has been such a humbling year for me. I would say 2024 and 2025 has been so humbling for me in the worst and best ways possible. So, about a year ago, basically a year ago, I was broke as hell. Like, last penny to my name to negative broke. Okay. And it's funny actually. Like, I laugh about it now because I'm just like, damn, I was really freaking broke and I was struggling. But now, today, I am richer than I was last year, but I'm still broke. But that's not the point. The point is that as long as you're growing while you are broke, you're rich. You're rich from within because you have the rich mindset. You have the growth where oh my gosh, did you guys just see that fly? If you guys are watching this episode, I swear this is why I hate summer. Like, I love summer wholeheartedly, but it's just the damn flies. Like, when did you get into my house? I swear. Ooh. But so far I have already killed 2 flies with a fly swatter, and it's so satisfying just seeing them because I'm just like, oh my god, I can't stand them. But anyways, back onto the topic. Yeah, just being, financially broke, like having no savings, living paycheck to paycheck, like it's the worst way to live because how are you even supposed to live like that? At that point, I'm just surviving, I'm just existing, I'm another number to a statistic, and that's it. And that's not the way that life should be. The way life should be is that you're living for you, what you enjoy doing, what you want to do, and not restricted by what's in your bank account. And that is why there are free ways to still enjoy life. Like, for me, I love taking walks. I love exploring new parks. And if you don't got money for gas, that's fine. Just go outside, take a walk. But if you live in the hood, still, like, you got to do something. Just take a walk. Be careful. Bring pepper spray. Bring a taser. But I just think that walks, going to the park is very beneficial. Journaling, you guys, I love to journal. I just love to write down all of my thoughts, especially when I have a storm going on in my head. I'm like, okay, I know I need to write every single thing down or else I'm just gonna freaking forget. Or not only that, but I'm just gonna keep having a storm in my head for so freaking long, and it's gonna be to the point where I just blow up. And I don't want to blow up. Like, who even likes to blow up, right? And so that's why I'm like, journaling is such a huge, like, therapy session for yourself, because only you know what's in your journal. I mean, unless you share it to other people, but yeah, like journaling, love it. If you don't journal, use your notes app. Because we have phones now, you're always on your damn phone, so might as well pull up the notes app. Just be like, I'm feeling shitty right now, or I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling upset, da 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 da. Like, you know, like we have so many resources, but we don't use it. And another thing is too, is that while being broke, I like there's an obligation of gift giving, right? Or like just providing for your loved ones. And when you can't do that, it just freaking sucks. Because it's like I I can't show you my appreciation, but then you can. And you can in ways with what resources you have right now. Like, for example, I don't have much money. Like, I can't get you that perfume you want, that YSL perfume. I can't get you that Coach bag, whatever, right? But I could think of something from my heart to give to you, like a handwritten letter, a painting, something I made from scratch, a meal. I don't know. Like, you can really get creative. And that's why being broke, being poor, like, you really start to really humble yourself and you think of creative ways for people that you love. And that's why I feel like me being broke has been like I guess, my most creative ways on how to like structure my life as well. Like, I have learned that I used to spend like crazy. Like, when I had money, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get this on Amazon. I'm just gonna get that, this, that. And then I just never use it. I just get it and it's just sitting there. And I'm like, Lex, why do you do this? Like, I loved when I had money. Yes, I miss it. But now I'm looking back and I'm just like, I have never used this before. Like, I was influenced. And that's the thing. Last year, I told my friends too. I told them that I'm going to cut on spending because I was easily influenced with buying things. And to be honest, it really is that damn phone. Like, I'm on TikTok, and TikTok is the most easily influenced app. Okay, like, you endless scrolling, and there's a TikTok shop now, and so literally ads on ads on ads. And these ads are actually like pretty powerful marketing too, because they're actually content creators creating the ad so they can get commission, like, see, that's why these apps are getting smarter and smarter, I swear, because these creators are just like, everyday life people, and they are using the product, and so it makes me feel like, oh my gosh, I want to use it. But y'all, I'm telling you, it's not worth it if you really don't need it. And that's something that I really learned this past year, is that if I absolutely don't need it, I don't need to get it. It could be a want, but is it really a want though? And so for me, what I like to do is I like to sit on it for like a week, because I'm like, if I could survive a week without it, then I really don't need it. But if it's been a week and I'm like, I really want it, like, I'm thinking about it every single day for a week now, it must mean that I really want it. And so then I'll be like, okay, I'm going to put it on my wish list and I'm going to save and buy it. I'm not going to buy it right away. No, I'm going to budget to buy it. And that is how a baddie budgets, okay? Take a week to think about it. If the week goes by and you already forgot it, then it means you really don't want it that bad, to be honest. And an example of this was the Sachu lip. What is that called? The lip thing. You guys know what I'm talking about on TikTok? The lip stain. Yeah, that thing. And so I really, really wanted it. I wanted it so bad at first when it came out, but I didn't get it because brokies, you know? And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit on it. I'm gonna wait and see if I really actually want it. And then as time passed by, like it's been probably like 2 months already. And I'm just like, bro, I'm just gonna get it at this point. Like I want it. I've been thinking about it for weeks, and you know, I'm a very practical person where I just want to like get it done. And so I'm just like, okay, I'm getting it. And I finally got it and I use it because I remember it. So take like, if you're not going to remember something when you think you want it, why would you want it when you do actually have it? Right? Exactly. So, budget girly. Know what you actually want before buying it. And so, this brings me to this point as well. Like, when you are financially struggling, and I think I could speak for us Hmong daughters or Hmong girls, Hmong women, or even like Hmong children, that we find it very shameful to ask for help, ask for financial help, because it's so uncomforting. And you know, as Asian people, Hmong people, we already don't like to ask for help. And so if we don't like to ask for help in general, how does it feel when we have to ask for money, right? And I think it's like a ego and pride thing when it really does come to money, and that's why we feel this way. And I would say like for me, I'm the oldest in my family, and so being broke and having to ask, having to swallow my pride and my ego and ask for money was very hard. It was to the point where I was just like, damn, should I just let it all go? And should I just live under the bridge? Like, like what my parents say, they're like, oh, cái chuyện của nhà chị, cái nhỏ ấy 갇혔어. And I'm just thinking like, damn, I've been so ingrained in thinking that I cannot ask for help because that will be so shameful of me, and I will bring like so much disgrace to my family for asking for help, especially financial help. So, you know what? I'm gonna do one better and live under the bridge instead. Girl, no, that is gonna bring your family more shame, okay? So, but yeah, it was just very shameful for me to ask for help. And I feel like I had to go through this too to understand that it is not shameful, that it is okay to ask your parents for help, even though you grew up in those teachings, in that culture of normalizing that asking for help is bad. But I think that we're evolving, our culture is evolving, our parents are learning, because, you know, we have to remember that it's their first time living as well. And so I think day by day they start to understand us, and that's what I really appreciate about my parents, is that each day as they are getting older, they're starting to understand their children more, and I love that so much. And so it definitely took me a lot to ask them for financial help, but I did, and I feel so much better. I feel like it brought me closer to my parents as well. Um, yes, like that shame is still there, that guilt is still there, but you know, ultimately, that's your mom, that's your dad, and they are gonna do everything they can to see you succeed and see you be happy, you know? They're not gonna turn you away. So yeah, I would say that if you are in my position, or you were in my or you're in a position that I was in, don't be afraid to ask for that help. And if you are afraid to ask your parents, there are your siblings or your friends as well too, your aunts, your uncles, anyone. Don't ask me because I don't have money. That's why I'm making this episode. But when I do got money, I got you, okay? If it's really bad, go fund me, But yeah, I would say that that was very hard for me. Another part is the cultural expectations of having everything together. Like I'm always put together, right? Especially me as being the oldest Hmong daughter in my family and the oldest in general, is like I always have to seem like I got everything down. I am financially stable. I'm mentally stable, physically stable, like even health wise stable, like nothing is ever gonna deteriorate me. I'm always gonna be here. I'm so strong. I'm like, I'm titanium, basically. That's what they see the oldest as. They see the oldest as someone who's unbreakable and always has their shit together and just never wrong, And I think that's like a huge pressure for me because I always feel like I have to be a great representation to my siblings, and I have to uphold this status. And what is that word again? I be forgetting words, you guys. Oh, reputation. I have to hold this reputation, status, everything for my family. And sometimes it's very hard because, you grow up and your parents are always telling you, like, you're the oldest. Like, you have to know that you have to do this and that. You have to help your brothers and sisters, grandma and grandpa, cousins, like everything like that. I'm even the oldest cousin on my dad's side, and then I'm the second oldest on my mom's side. And so like, yeah, it's like, we're the oldest, and so we have to like show out or something, be like a leader. But I think that's also a culture that we have to change, that even though you're older or younger, it doesn't matter what path you take because we all are human at the end and we all have our own happiness on what we want to do. And so yeah, it does not matter if you're younger or older than I am. Like, I used to be a really huge believer that, oh my gosh, I have to respect my elders. Like, my elders are right. Like, even when they seem like they're wrong, they're older than me, so I have to respect them. But really, it's not about that. Yes, it is about respect. Yes, you can only respect someone so much until like they do something disrespectful, and it's just like I don't care if you're old or if you're young, like you're still disrespectful, period. But yeah, just having that cultural pressure on me, like always having it together, even though I don't, like literally. If you guys have seen Modern Hmong Girl's Instagram post on Emmy and I's 6-month check-in, my motto is literally like my life right now. Everything's on fire in the background, but I'm just chilling. I'm like, yep, like this is my life, like I'm trying to have it put together as possible. But you know what? Whatever is exploding in my life, I'm just gonna let it. Like I said about, being broke and not being able to do anything, trust me, you can do things to make yourself feel better. Like I mentioned, going on walks. I think that when you're ready to talk to a family member, whether it's your parent, your sister, cousin, or your friend, I think that's really beneficial, because you keeping it to yourself is only going to prolong the situation. It's only going to make you feel like terrible. So I definitely think that that's going to be like a number one help. Like for me, I journaled first, and then I went to go talk about my financial situation. And I think finances should not be embarrassing. Like if you have a financial barrier, so what? It's life. Like that's when life gives you lemons, when life gives you tangerines, you just gotta freaking roll with it. Like, and so I just think that finances needs to be such, or needs to stop being such a embarrassing topic, because there's nothing embarrassing about it. Like if I'm poor, I'm poor. Like I don't care. Why do people make it seem so bad that people are poor and broke? Like blame the system, okay? Blame the motherfucking system. Anyways, yeah, back to our topic here. Obviously, the obvious, you can start finding a job, work part-time jobs if you already have a job, seek for social services, like the government is there. Yeah, I know I said it was a system, but use the damn system. Like, if you really are under that federal poverty guideline, then use that damn system, because that's what they're doing to us. They're using us as a statistic. So use that damn system. But I think ultimately, though, being broke can push you to find the real values and real community, period. Because like I said, me being broke, I was really humbled. Like I was humble with what I had and what I didn't have, and it helped me to be more resilient as well. As much as I was already resilient, it made me even more resilient. Like, wow, I healed from that like that. And if I were to do it again, it would be even a faster heal, because I'm already resilient from that situation. So I'm going to be even more resilient as well too. Oh my gosh, when I think back, I'm just like, damn, Lex, we survived that recession. Like, we're still in that recession, but we're starting to get back up there. And I think the last thing is that being broke, it helped me to choose happiness. Okay. And I could do like a whole episode on choosing happiness, because being happy, it's a choice, even if you're broke or rich. Like if you're rich, you can choose to be happy or bitter. If you're poor, you could choose to be happy or bitter. Because I could be rich and I could still be fucking bitter. And so if you think about it, if you're poor and you're bitter and you're always like, oh my gosh, I need money to be happy. I need money to be happy. Like, I hate my life. Then what makes you think that when you have money, you're going to be happy if you're already a bitter ass poor bitch? Like, I'm sorry, make it make sense. That just does not make sense in my book. And so that's why, instead of me being like, oh, my life freaking sucks because I'm poor, no, I'm going to be like, my life is fucking amazing. Not because I'm poor, but because I'm me and I'm growing. Yes, I may be broke right now, but I'm gonna be fucking rich because I'm already rich within. And that is the motherfucking gold. Okay, that it's gonna be the richest gold that you find. It is not a material. It is actually within yourself. And I know it sounds really corny, but that's the truth. Like, if you have a rotten ass personality with a lot of money, nobody ain't want to be next to you, beside you. How are you going to sell your products? Like, how are you going to make more money with a rotten personality? Like, you're going to have fake people besides you at all times. I promise you that, honey. If you have a rotten personality with a lot of money, then you have fake people. Okay, so not to get religious or anything, but I just wanted to share this Bible verse to you guys because it really helped me, and I hope that it helps you guys as well too. Our hearts ache, but we have joy. We are poor, but we give spiritual riches to others. We own nothing, and yet we have everything. Like, that just spoke so much value. Like, even though you have nothing, you have everything because you are you. Period. Rich girl energy, indeed. All right, well, that wraps up today's episode. Thank you so much if you have made it to the end. In the comments, please share a brokies story that you may have. If you do not have a brokies story, then please donate to Modern Monk Girl at Buy Me a Coffee. Will be linked below. Thank you so much. Remember, being broke is temporary, but being you is timeless. Okay, period. So you can find me at Lex Galaxy on Instagram and Facebook, and you can find Modern Monk Girl at Modern Monk Girl on all social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Spotify, and YouTube. Yes. And if you would like to donate to us, please visit our Buy Me a Coffee link. It will be in the caption below. And I will see you guys next week for a Modern Monk Girls episode. Make sure to rate our show, please, on Spotify, and follow us, subscribe to us. And I will see you guys soon, girlies. Love you guys. Mwah.